girl, Miss Lee here. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on where you are. If you haven't done so already, as usual, please can you subscribe to my channel, hit a thumbs up and a notification so that you are aware every time I upload a new video. And as usual, if you can, please comment. You know, I like to talk to you guys in the comments and share. Thank you for watching my video. And today we're going to talk about the bump. Yeah, the BBL bump. We're going to talk about that ass and everything. I'm going to give it to you real 100. There's no faking. There's no, I'm going to give it to you real 100. Okay, let's go. Okay, as you guys know, 4 months ago, I embarked on my tummy tuck journey, which included lipo and BBL. I don't know if I told you in my previous videos, I can't remember saying it, but that would actually be round 2 for the BBL. So I've had another one previously 3 years ago. Now when I originally said I wanted to get my tummy tuck, I wanted my tummy tuck for like forever in a day, as you guys know, because I've said it before. But when I originally said I wanted to get my tummy tuck and my lipo, I didn't want a BBL. That was never included in what I wanted in my mind anyway. However, when I contacted the company that I decided to go with and they sent me their price list and their packages, it listed BBL as one of the surgeries that came with the package that I was getting. Now, I could always say to them, do you know what? I don't want a BBL, but I was like, oh damn, and I can get a BBL too. Like, okay, I've heard some people have more than one round, so you know what, maybe if I do this, I'm gonna get that bump. Yeah, so that's why I said, let me go for this package. It was affordable, it was in my price range, and I was like, all right, cool, let's do this. Like, I got this. Okay, remember now, I've had a BBL before. Now, for my first BBL, I had it here in the UK. The clinic that I went with, I paid a lot of money. I paid more money than I did for my tummy tuck. BBL was still fairly new-ish in the UK. Like, the surgery, it was fairly new. So, because it was risky, I was like, I'd rather do it here in the UK, so if anything happens, I'm home, you know, I'm here, like, we got this, like, you know, trying to be, like, safe and stuff like that. So, anyway, I had the BBL done, and I had fat removed from my upper back, my lower back, here we go again. So, I had fat removed from the upper back, the lower back, and the flanks. So it's like your flanks are your sides. The surgeon at the time was like, I'm not going to touch your stomach. So really, I wanted my stomach as well. And he was like, I'm not going to touch that because you've got a lot of loose skin from where you've had your babies. And it's going to look worse. And I was like, if anything could look worse than this, I want it. So I was like, okay, do you know what? Just take the fat where you can take the fat as much as you can. And then we, you know, do the surgery, put it in there. And he was like, yeah. Now, this is one thing that I will say surgeons will do. It's so funny. You'll pay your money, right? And then when they're doing their markings on your body and stuff, and they'll be like, yeah, you don't really have a lot of fat. Yeah, so be mindful. Because when you go to the consultation, they don't say to you, you need to put on more weight to get this amount of litres or that amount of litres, and they never tell you exactly how many litres. And now I know some people will say, oh, the surgeon put in 1.5 litres inside one ass cheek and on the other air. Like, I've never experienced that. For all the consultations I've had in my life about different types of surgery, like, they don't go into litres and this amount, 0.5 and da-da-da-da. So, yeah. When he was doing the markings on the day of the surgery, man was like, you don't really have a lot of fat on you. And I was thinking, what, is this going to be a problem? Like, why didn't you tell me before? But he didn't say I had to be a certain weight. He just said my body qualified for the surgery because I did have fat on me. And I was about 9.5 stone. Now I'm 5'1", so I'm overweight for my. I'm cold, so I'm doing all this. Like, so I'm 5'1". I'm overweight for my height. So you know your girl got a little in places that it shouldn't be. You know, having my kids and all that and all that. So he was like, "You're still a good candidate for the surgery. We can do it. You will get results." After the surgery, ladies, please listen to me. After you have your BBL surgery, I have to tell you, you will see this ass, this big, round, curvy, juicy, full body. The body big. You understand? And I remember even after this previous surgery that I've just had in Turkey, that was part of the reason why your girl cried. Because I saw this big body and I was just like, oh my God. I was like, Lord God. I was really, really, really upset. I just thought it looked like some big old mampy batty, and you know, I looked sore. So yeah, because, okay, even though I was overweight and I'm, you know, supposedly overweight for my height, I'm not obese. And someone wouldn't look at me and be like, oh yeah, the fatty over there. No. Yeah. I wasn't happy with that. But anyway, the first time, it didn't look as big as that, as this time round. It didn't look, I actually had more weight on this time round. But anyway, the first time, it didn't look that big. So I was like, alright, okay, you know, it's okay, yeah. It was shapy, it was cute. So I was like, I can work with this. But quite quickly, I noticed within the first 3 weeks to 4 weeks, I thought, this just looks like my normal, like, the body look the same. I noticed the swelling had gone down significantly. So yes, when you come out of surgery, all that voluptuous body is mainly swelling and the fat. But remember, with all BBLs, this is, if you don't know, if you've never had a consultation, with all BBLs, all fat transfer BBLs, you lose a certain percentage of the fat within the first 4 weeks. Now, most surgeons, if you ask them, will tell you. Most good surgeons will tell you anyway without you asking. But you lose a certain amount of fat. It won't stay there, which is one of the reasons why you have the BBL pillow, because the fat moves, it goes. It says, when I like it, yes, sir, and it goes, it leaves, yeah. So yeah, after the first round, after 3 to 4 weeks, I noticed like my bum bum to me looked the same. Those who knew that I did the surgery were like, yeah, I can see a little, yeah, it looks different. I was never flat. I never had a flat batty. I never had a flat batty. Oh, but I you know, I just wanted a little bit more oomph, you know. And that's the thing. I never wanted to be like a, you know, like the big ass Instagram model girls, the Kim K's of this world and all the rest of them. I never wanted the big, but I just wanted it to be in proportion with my body, just a little bit bigger. Like what I had wasn't big enough. But do you know what? I'm saying this now, but maybe it was fine, but because of society, that's another thing, guys. Surgery, it messes with this, yeah? And you have this anyway because of, you know, what you see in front of you on your TV, on social media and stuff like that. And yeah, I never had a flat ass. So yeah, when you have children, obviously your body shape changes, and the shape wasn't great, but it was never flat, pancake flat, like ironing board flat. No, you know, I still had body. Basically, I had the first round and I realised that my arse shape was, after 3 to 4 weeks, to me, it was still the same. In fact, I never even told people that I had it done afterwards because I just thought, what's the point? So then anyway, people were saying, oh, you know, because you still got your stomach, once you get your stomach done, you will see the shape and everything. And guys, That's not the case for me right now. I've had my tummy done, and although I can still see the shape, I don't believe it's because my tummy's done. I think, you know, my stomach is still swollen at the bottom, and I am going to give you an update next video. So I will give you the update on that tummy tuck. But with the BBL, the second time round, I did this. That's 3 in it. Second time round, second time. I just think it's enhanced my shape a bit more. So they talk about fluffing. The fluffing never happened the first time. 100% definitely didn't happen. And I just had BBL with, it was a certain machine. I can't remember. I'll be lying if I told you what the machine's called now, because I can't remember it. But it was an older machine. Now they have a new machine. Technology's improved more. So we had like the Vaser liposuction machine. And I don't know what it was called, what they did. I don't know if it's still the Vaser to put back the fat in your ass. But yeah. Now, I know I could have taken fat from my thighs, but guys, I love my thighs. And what I noticed is once you start taking fat out of areas of your body, not that I've taken it anywhere else, but just from people who've previously had surgery and stuff like that, once you start taking fat from areas of your body, you kind of get a cellulite look. So I didn't want that on my thighs. I love my thighs. I wear a lot of short stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, I didn't want it to be cellulite-y and lumpy and stuff like that. So I only took the fat on the second time round from the same places, which was like back, here, lower back, flanks, and what they could get from my tummy. Because my tummy was excess skin more than fat. And again, I was told I didn't have enough fat. And this time round, I was 10.5 stone. So I was a whole stone heavier than what I was the first time round. And the guy said the same time, the doctor said when he was marking me up, you don't really have a lot of fat. So I'm going to give you a 360 now of this, my current results. And the fluffing, the supposed fluffing has supposed to have happened. So fluffing is something that happens, say like 3 to 4 months in, where the fat cells kind of expand and you kind of get like a fluffy look. Okay, so I'm going to give you a 360. Actually, let me show you the sides. So this is the sides and this is the back. So I don't really think that I've got the results that I wanted, being a whole stone heavier, but yeah, okay. Sure if it was the exact look I was hoping for, but it's not what I thought I would have had when I came out of surgery, because I tell you, as I said, me ball, and that's not what I wanted. So yeah, guys, but basically what I believe is girls who have the big body, you know, where they have the actual, you know, that Coca-Cola bottle shape or the pear shape, whatever shape you want to call it. Those ladies, I believe, have had butt injections, fillers, which is different, because fillers, I don't know if they travel around the body as well. Basically, if you lose them, like you do lose a percentage of your fat, but the fillers, they get hard and they give you that round, that actual rounder shape, whereas when you have the BBLs, it's the soft, natural shape. I believe the ladies who are stick thin and they will tell you that they've had a BBL, I feel they ain't telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, honey. I mean, that's what. Because they didn't have enough fat. I'm not a skinny girl. I'm not a fat girl. I'm not a skinny girl. I have meat on me, okay? But a lot of these ladies are like this. You didn't have fat, honey, to start with to have a big ass. So I think that a lot of these ladies have had, they may have had some form of BBL, but I believe a lot of them have had fillers as well. Now this, if you are going to go for a consultation for a BBL, ask your surgeon to explain the difference between a BBL and fillers and butt implants. I wouldn't get butt implants. I probably would get fillers, but not butt implants. They do fillers. I would have to do more research, because you know, you hear that a lot of them are not safe and stuff like that. And again, it's a foreign object in your body. I want to eat. I'm hungry. So I wouldn't do butt implants. Fillers, I have to do research. BBL, I wouldn't do another BBL because I believe it's a waste of money. That's just me. But if you do go for consultation, ask them what the difference is. Some people say, some women, I know the bigger women, when they have their BBLs, I definitely believe they're BBLs because they have enough fat on them. Some people out here is like, yeah, I put on a bit of weight. Girl, you would have to put on at least 4 stone to get the results that you've got, because the fat, as I said, doesn't stay. All of the fat doesn't stay. Only a percentage of it stays. Now, I've been told you lose 30%. I was told that in when I had my first BBL. The second BBL, I was just told there's a large percent that won't stay. And when you come out, most of that, as I said previously, is swelling. Most of the voluptuous is swelling. So please bear that in mind. Ask your surgeon to explain what type of results you will get. So realistically, you have an understanding of, you're not going to come out looking like a Kim K with a BBL. I'm just saying, those are fillers. That is fillers. Yeah. Okay, the Nicki Minaj's, and to me, they're fillers. They're not BBLs. They ain't got no fat to be having no BBLs, you know? So just bear that in mind. BBLs give you a natural look. The fillers give you that bigger, rounder, harder, you know, that big butt kind of look. Ask a surgeon to explain the surgery, what he's going to give you, and what results you should expect. Now, no surgeon is going to be able to give you your exact results, because everybody's body's different and they don't know how your body's going to take to the surgery. But they should be able to explain the results that you should expect. And that Nicki Minaj look, honey, you ain't getting that with just the BBL. That's my opinion. So please be aware of that. If you have any other questions about the BBL process, as I've told you before, I used a BBL pillow for 4 weeks. You can't sit on your butt. My first time I did it, actually, they said I can't sit on my butt for 5 days. Maybe, you know, that was one of the reasons why as well I didn't get the desired look, because it was only 5 days. And then afterwards, you know, the second one is 4 weeks. Some places actually say 6. And some people wait 8 weeks before they sit on their butt. But I did 4, you know. Well, guys, if you have any more questions, please comment down below. I will answer them. I will get around to answering all of your questions if you have any. Just basically, this video is just to let you know that if you are looking for a certain result, you will have to have a few BBLs to even get close to that result. Otherwise, you have to look at butt in fillers. Also, I have asked some companies, and they do butt injections via fat, other people's fat. That just didn't work for me. So maybe these people have butt injections and it's just fat in them as well, which they may also class as a BBL. And they do, I've seen those injections done. I think it's just like a local anesthetic. I'm not sure if they actually put you to sleep for that. They may. It depends on the company. But I'm sure I've seen one where the girl was still awake, like she had like a local anesthetic. But I'm not sure if they do that here in the UK, but I know they do that abroad. So it's other people's fat. That just didn't sit right for me. I'm gonna try to get rid of my own fat or make use of my own fat. I don't want to take on other people's ish. So yeah, these are different options available. Guys, just be realistic. I'm just saying, be realistic so that you don't get too upset, because the results are not always what you think they're going to be. I have the implants, which I wouldn't recommend, but y'all grown. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video, and you shall see me in the next one. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.